Why you wanna play with me? You know I'm undefeated. A real hot girl know how to.
So, it took me a minute to record a video, like a video in general. And I was real disappointed in myself. Like, why is it taking you so long to record something and get on YouTube when you've been saying for like a year and a half, this is what you wanted to do? Where's your balls of steel? So, I'm finally here with a video, and it's the 20 questions about me tag. So, I asked some folks on Instagram to send me some questions, and then I searched some on Pinterest just to make it a little more interesting, I guess. So, here we go. The first question is, what is your full name? And my full name is Stevie Lynn Turner. Let me fix that. The second question is, where am I from? Born and raised in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, but me and my mom moved to Atlanta for like a year and a half after that. And then back to PA. She had my brother. We stayed for like 3.5 years. Back to Ohio. We moved to Ohio for a little bit. We moved back to PA. Stayed for like, I want to say maybe 4 years. Then moved back to Ohio. Stayed for 10 years. And now we're back in PA. Third question is, how old are you and what was your childhood like? I'm 24, and I want to say I had a really awesome childhood. I grew up in a really warm, energetic, crazy is HE double hockey sticks family. But I don't know. We had a really I feel like my childhood was really awesome. There's a lot of unique people in my family, a lot of really I want to say outlandish, but my family from Chicago, and if you know, you know. Okay, if you know, you know. People from Chicago don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck because they themselves, and they're gonna be themselves, and they're gonna tell you like it is, and I respect that. And I really love that for my family because it taught me really not to give a fuck. It taught me just to be myself. It taught me just because you stand out, just stand out. If that's who you are, that's who you are. So I appreciate that about my family. But I did grow up in a single parent household, a single black mother household. And if you grew up in the same circumstances, then you can relate. So that's all I'm going to say. Question number 4 is your relationship status. I'm reading from my little notepad if you're wondering why I'm looking down, by the way. I'm single like a dollar bill, babe. Like a dollar bill. Single like a dollar bill. Do you have siblings? I have 3 siblings in total. Let me pause for a drink. Hold on. Throat's a little dry. Do I have siblings? I have 3 siblings in total. I'm the oldest from my mom, and I have a younger brother from her who just turned 21. And I got 2 siblings from my dad. My older sister was like, I'm gonna say in her mid-30s, and my younger brother I think is like 19 now. Question number 6 is, do I own a pet? Yes, I have a cat named Charlie, who I would like to show to the camera, but he is sleeping, so I'm not going to bother him. And Charlie's like 2 years old. Question number 7 is, what's your zodiac sign? I'm glad you asked. But no, I'm a Gemini. Gang. I'm a Gemini. May 23rd. If you want to be technical, because I'm into astrology, if you want to be technical, I'm on a Taurus Gemini cusp because my birthday is on the 23rd, so it'll fall right in between. Question number 8 is the last book I read. The last book I read, and I'm kind of still reading to refer to, is How to Start a Business by Greg Shields. It was, I know it's going to be backwards. It was my last school book. I'm in school for social media marketing. It was the last book, and yeah, it's a really super, super resourceful book. I still got my sticky notes in there and everything. It's a short book, only about maybe like 120 pages at most, but it's packed with a lot of good information. So, question number 9 is, who are some of your favorite YouTubers? I got a couple. I I read tarot. Got mine right here. I read tarot, and I'm into astrology. So I follow Soul Source Tarot. I follow Spiritual OG, Blue Rose Tarot. And outside of those, I follow Chev B, Marshalla Monique, and Tahana Khan. I believe it's how you say her name. So yeah, I stay up on them on gang because they be showing some dope ass content, and I fuck with it because they're super authentic and they're really genuine, and they are themselves when they come to YouTube. You can tell they're not like some robotic character just here to, you know, collect money or do the shit because they're bored. Like they're really into it. So I appreciate that. Um, question number 10 is your favorite song at the moment. Um, what I've been listening to on repeat, I feel like this week, like on my way to work, is Gemini by Wale. Obviously, like, but nah, that song has a really nice vibe, and even if you aren't a Gemini, I would recommend that you go vibe out to it. Question number 11 is, have you ever met someone famous? And I met a couple folks. So I met Jerome Bettis. I met Sebastian McHale. He came to my city on some Valentine's Day ish. I met Malice Behavior. Who else did I meet? I did write it. And then, I had to write that down. The guy that was on American Idol, I think he was like, his name was like the man with the golden voice or something like that. So yeah, I met him at H&R Block one day. Question number 12 is, if you could live anywhere, if you can live anywhere, where would it be? They don't need another sip. That's that weed shit. But if you could live anywhere, where would it be? And honestly, I'm a Gemini, so I really don't like to stay in one place at a time. I kind of like to backpack it, honestly. Like, when I can get to the point where I can stay in one spot for 6 months and travel to another spot and stay there for 6 months and do that like on a regular, I would be happy with that. But I really don't see myself just staying in one spot. Like, even when I think about purchasing real estate, I think about having real estate in several different cities, either to rent out or for me to stay in, because I hate to be in one spot at a time. I really do. But some spots I would stay in, I would love to stay in New York. I know it's really expensive and there's a lot of ish that goes on there, but for just 6 months, I think maybe 4 months in New York would be really cool. I would love to visit Oregon. I hear that there are some really nice beaches down there, really pretty. And then I got family in Cali, so I would love to go down and visit Cali. Question number 13 is, what food do you love the most? Seafood. Anything out to sea. Except I don't really like squid like that. Not my thing. But when it comes to lobster, crab, shrimp, oysters, clams, all of them, I fuck with the seafood. So I'm gonna say seafood is my favorite. Question number 14 is, do you want children? I do want children, and especially if it's in the cards for me to have children, I would like to have children. I'm not going to say how many, or a boy or a girl, or none of that, because that's not up to me, but I would like children. Let's see, question 16 is, are you religious? And no, I'm not religious. I am not a religious person, but I am a spiritual person, which is why I just made all my cards fall, which is why I got my cards here with me. This might go ahead and be the thumbnail. Even though I'm not reading cards right now, I had to go ahead and put those out and let y'all know I read cards. I don't like exploit my gift and like pay people for readings or whatever, but ask people, damn, I fucked that up. Ask people to buy readings from me and stuff. But I feel like maybe I'll come on here and do some general reads, some energy reads, some stuff like that, just to you know, provide some useful information, maybe some clarity and some messages for some people. Question number, let me backtrack. I believe in God. I know that He is my creator. I know He's the reason I'm here, sitting in this chair, in front of these orange curtains, and this rainbow, and this ring light, talking to you guys. So I know that God is my creator, but I do not believe in religion. I don't believe in Christianity or any of that stuff. Question number 17 is, do you have a childhood nickname? If you know me, you know my nickname is Booty from my mom. I got that really, really young. Booty from my mom, and then I have a tat on the inside of my right forearm that says A number 1, which is my second nickname because I'm my mom's first child. So I got the first letter of the alphabet and technically the first number. Favorite hobbies. I like to do a little bit of everything. Read tarot, obviously. Let me close up. I make jewelry. So I got on my own little bracelets at the moment. So yeah, shop with me. I gotta get an Instagram together. I've been working on making some jewelry to be able to present on my Instagram the right way, which low-key is just procrastinating. Same with this YouTube stuff, which is why I'm glad I'm stepping into alignment with my assignment, because when God tell you, when he put you down, when he get in your ear and be like, look, this is what I see you doing, this is how you're supposed to be doing it. You feel me? You know I'm right here next to you. I got you. Why you so scared? You can't tell God no. You can't be like, nah. You gotta be like, man, you right. I seen what you showed me. You know, you can't be scared and not walk in that direction. You gotta walk in that direction. But anyway, I love to paint. If you know me, you know I paint. As a matter of fact, I got a painting next to me, and I'm going ahead and do this. Hold on. Let's see if I can get in here. This is something new I'm working on. It's not finished yet, but yeah, this is what I've been working on, and I don't know. I don't know when it'll be done, but I think I've got for like, I haven't touched it weeks, which is okay with me. I trust the process, but yeah, that's what I'm working on. So painting, making jewelry, doing makeup, obviously makeup by me. Makeup by me, so yeah. I like to sew, I like to cook, I like to bake, I like to go outside, I like to read, I love to watch YouTube vlogs, I love to scroll on Pinterest, so I like to do a little bit of everything. Where are we at? Question number 18 says, do you hope to be famous one day? I wouldn't say that my goal specifically would be famous, but if I become famous from what I have, the plan that I have in store to help people, then I wouldn't mind it. But as far as like being like a Kim Kardashian or like a Black China or somebody just, somebody on TV, a reality TV star or something like that, that's not really my goal. I would prefer, like, I like to be in front of the camera, but I much rather prefer being behind the camera. Like, I like to control the scenes. I like to be the writer, the producer, the screenwriter, the filmer, the film director. Like, I like to do all of that instead of just, and then, after all that, I can be in front of the camera. So, not particularly to be famous, though. Question number 19 is, are you named after someone, and if so, who? I am named after my grandfather, whose name is Stephen, but he was a really big fan of Fleetwood Mac, and in particular Stevie Nicks. So that is where my name Stevie comes from. And then Lynn comes from my mom's Cabbage Patch doll, I believe she told me. She had a Cabbage Patch doll that was from Scotland, and her name was Gabriella Lynn, and so she gave me Lynn. So that's how Stevie Lynn came to be. Question number 20, which is the last and final question, is old school rap or modern rap? And that's a really cool way to end the video, but I would say that if I could, I'm gonna take, you know what? I'm gonna take a shot of tea. I'm gonna do like, who is that? I'm gonna do like drink champs do and take a shot. Because even though I really, 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 really appreciate old school rap and the lyricists and the liquid fire they was spitting, further than stuff that sounded good to the ear, it was things that felt good to the spirit and things that fed your mind. If you know old school rap, I don't even gotta go in detail, but I could say KRS-One, I could say Rakim, I could say Big Daddy Kane, I could say Slick Rick, say Ice Cube, I could say Ice-T, I could say the Green Eye Bandit. If you know, you know. I could say, who else we got? I ain't gonna keep going, but yeah. And then when it comes to new school hip hop, I really respect Migos. I really fuck with Migos because when I lived in Ohio, they visited Ohio like it was clockwork. Like they were always in Ohio. And I really liked like their trio always reminded me of like 3 6 Mafia, the way that they could just bounce off each other with the flows and the lyrics, and they sounded really good together, and they do sound really good together. And I feel like their flow back then was really like it was really juicy. Like now, their stuff's cool, but when they first came out, like when I first heard them, I want to say like 2011, 2012, 2013, like it was chef's kiss. So yeah, I can't really decide. I can't really pick because I appreciate music in general. So yeah, but my name is Stevie Lynn, aka Bankroll Lynn. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I do have a video idea in mind for my next video, but if you guys do have a suggestion for some videos, do comment down below. I'm going to plug in my social medias in my description box so y'all can go ahead and tap in with the kid. And yeah, thanks for watching.